sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the legendary venues in the sport. Historic Soldier Field in Chicago. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Miami Dolphins. And it's a fresh start for both of these clubs. Here we go, week 1 of the NFL preseason. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So here come the Bears and their quarterback for the second straight year. #1 pick in the 2024 draft. It's Caleb Williams.
It's been months of preparation building up for this very game. And for a lot of the guys on the sideline that have been around for a long time, these preseason games might not feel all that important. But I promise you, that young guy who's putting an NFL helmet on for the very first time running out of that tunnel, these games go a long way, not only to making this current roster, but trying to make a career playing in the NFL.
And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it third.
On third down, it's Williams from the gun. Picked off by Ashton Davis. And he's going to bring this one back. Wow, less than a minute into the game. It's a pick 6 and an early touchdown. That is a brutal way to start the game. You're thinking opening drive touchdown. Instead, that third down pick turns into 6, Greg.
Yeah, Mike, and every offense all week works on that opening drive. It's such a critical way to get their players and get their offense settled into this game. And as you said, disastrous start, not only turning the ball over, but allowing the defense to capitalize and take it all the way back the other way.
The kick is good. Makes the score Dolphins 7, Bears nothing.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Duvernay on the return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. And Greg, week 1 here in the preseason. Look, we know a lot of the guys who are going to make the roster, but there's still a lot to happen in training camp that players can find their way to a spot on the opening Sunday.
Yeah, we hear these stories all the time, Mike, where there's a little buzz about a guy in training camp and coming out of the local beat reporters and maybe the coaches talking about him a little bit. But then there's the surrounding question is he going to make the
pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Jalen Phillips getting in there for the sack. It's got to feel great as he gets this preseason off on the right foot.
You know what they say about Murphy's Law, Mike? Anything that can go wrong will go wrong. He's had a pick 6 earlier in the game. Now he takes a sack. Fortunate for him, there's a lot of football to be played, but this has been a disastrous start.
He'll be caught. It's DeAndre Swift. They got 14 there. Didn't get it by much, but they do pick up the first down.
That's good for the Bears. First down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. A play fake. Now, the blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes. Now, following that sack, we have a player who was injured. You hope against hope here in the preseason, especially, that it's not too serious. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, it's Williams. He finds his tight end, that's Smythe. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 7.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. And it sets up 4th down. The Bears sending out their punt team. A dangerous Tyreek Hill is deep for Miami. That's taken at about the 14. Oh, looked like he may have hit a seam for a moment. but he's taken down after a solid return. The Miami offense set to go, led by 27-year-old Tua Tagovailoa. Greg, hard to believe, 6th season as the Dolphins quarterback.
There's so much conversation around the NFL, Mike, about the importance of these preseason games. And while the final score certainly doesn't matter, there is the evaluation of your roster, your personnel. You can't replicate these live reps and simulate them in practice. So these are your moments. Go out, play fast, play confident. Build those reps that you need so when the regular season comes around.
Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. He gets through to drop him, and it's a loss of 4.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
First carry here for Devontae Chen. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Back-to-back plays by this defense now, Mike, winning these early downs. They get the sack on first, the tackle for loss on second, and now it brings up 3rd and long.
It is 3rd and long. A shotgun snap for Tua. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive.
These are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. This offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
So on 4th down, it's Jake Bailey to punt for the Dolphins. Devin Duvernay back deep for Chicago. This is taken at the 25. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Bears offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact into Lee. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. The former Nittany Lion, Chop Robinson. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Here's Williams now to throw. And that will wind up incomplete. 0-0 on the clock. The first quarter has come to an end. We are through 1. It's the Dolphins with the early lead. We're back to Soldier Field after this. Here's Torrey Taylor now, as he's on to punt for the 2nd straight drive. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. Out comes Miami and the offense to get started on their next drive. They lead it here in the 2nd quarter, 7-0, as they begin with a 1st and 10. First carry of the game for Alexander Madison. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 4. Man in motion here is Washington. Play action. It's Wilson. Left side. It's caught by Brown. It's 3rd and 4.
Complete to Pharaoh Brown.
From the gun, it's Wilson. A first down on the scramble. A gain of 16.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Miami.
First and 10. They go play action with Wilson. Flushed to his left.
So often the best pass defense is a good pass rush, and that's exactly what we saw here. The pass rush disrupted this play from the very start. The quarterback has all of his attention on the rushers rather than his receivers downfield. All he can manage to do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Gain of 15. First down, Dolphins.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Oh, a loose football. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession.
Quarter on the play. Recovered by the offense.
Throwing is Wilson. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Tyreek Stevenson. Inside the 20. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown. Well, they just tried a very short throw, and instead, the defense takes it back the other way, and they come up with a big play, scoring the touchdown.
Mike, for how fast he jumped that route, it almost seems like he was in the huddle and ran the route for the quarterback. I mean, he was there before the receiver, and as you said, there was nothing left to do but take it all the way back the other way.
Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears will level things out at 7 apiece. We're all time, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. Davis now to return it. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Dolphins offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with first and 10. The RPO, that one is complete. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Well, you know, Mike, if I had to guess, I'd say that's probably not what they had in mind when they called that play, but those guys on defense, it felt like they knew what was coming from the start, and they got to him in a hurry.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. He'll try and get there on the ground. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here.
3 and out. 4th down.
Here's Jake Bailey now. He'll punt for the second time, looking to hit another good one. Alexander to return. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. The Bears offense headed back to take over once more. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. Keenum. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Keenum looking to throw. This defense hitting their ears back, coming to get him again.
What an unbelievable performance by this pass rush to start this game. And then on the flip side of things, I'm not sure if things could get any worse for this offensive line. I mean, they've got to figure something out, and they've got to do it in a hurry because they are completely out.
And this drive is a disaster. He goes down for a third consecutive time. On comes the punter now. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. Now, fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line. The Dolphins offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. They'll start out first down and 10. Wilson. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. They'll come up here on second down and 5. Wilson to throw. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. Third down, they need 5.
It's third down.
With a shotgun, Wilson. He'll try to run for it. What a good choice to get out and run. That's a pickup of 18 and a first down.
Gain of 18 on the play. And the Dolphins first down.
On second down, Wilson. He runs with it.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. Now, faking the give. He's going to tuck it and go. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
Here's Keenum. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Brings up
Third down, 3 to go.
3 yards to go.
To throw is Keenum. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hansen here with an abridged version of the halftime report. Both offenses still trying to find their way. Tight, competitive game, though, as we are tied at the half. To find out who will come out on top, let's rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you, my friend. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of this second half. On the return, here comes Davis. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Dolphins offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive first and 10. And he'll only get it to the 26-yard line, setting up second and long.
Brings up second down.
Now it's Wilson. That's going to be incomplete. Covered very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside. the 20-yard line.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Punt team headed out for the Dolphins, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. The Bears offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. Low-scoring game, all time, third quarter, and a touchdown here could go a long way. See if they can get it on this drive. 1st and 10. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. You hope against hope here in the preseason, especially that it's not too serious. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Now a ball deep, middle of the field.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike, and that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
This has been a masterful game plan defensively. I mean, not only have they found their mismatches and been able to exploit them, it's led to 7 sacks so far. I mean, even when the offense seems to make an adjustment, Mike, the defense just still seems to be one step ahead of them.
He's going to look for the home run ball. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. The Dolphins offense getting their final instruction before heading back onto the field. They'll begin with 1st and 10. The drive starts with a run by Madden. And he'll manage to break a tackle, get this forward for a couple, and it's 2nd down.
At the 18-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
They'll send the receiver in motion to the left. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
So after surrendering their 6th sack of the game, I looked down on the sideline, Mike, and found their offensive line coach. He grabbed his headset, removed it, and he slammed it on the ground. And truthfully, I don't blame him. His unit has been getting worked up front all day in pass protection.
The rush gets there. He goes down back inside the 5-yard line.
You can tell that all these hits, Mike, they're starting to add up. He just doesn't look comfortable. His eyes aren't downfield. You can see his feet aren't settled. When you get sacked this many times in a game, it's kind of hard to blame him, but he's definitely feeling it.
Punt team comes out. Dolphins going to kick it away, as he'll be standing just inside the back line of the end zone. Perhaps didn't get all of it. Their catch is taken right around midfield. The Bears offense ready to see what they can do. Have a short field ahead as they look to break our tie. It is 1st and 10. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Now a toss left side for Johnson. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line. They're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
It's a 46-yard line.
Throwing, Keenum. And they're going to get to him and take him down. Taken back to the other side of midfield.
This guy's like a man amongst boys right now out here, Mike, and you just don't see these sort of dominant performances on the NFL level very often. I mean, Whether they got to double team him or keep sliding the protection to him, I don't care what they got to do. Someone has to block this guy because he's completely destroying the entire game.
Out comes Miami and the offense to get started on their next drive. And they're going to hear it from this crowd. They're backed up deep as they start 1st and 10. Looking to run. That's the man from OK State, Ollie Gordon. And the defense signaling safety here. The official says he made it out of the end zone, but not by much. They'll run up the middle. It's Madison. Oh, gotta be careful here. Looks like they're just going to avoid the safety, but not by much. That was close to being a disaster. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. EA Sports back for more. The NFL preseason after this. The crowd making their presence felt. This is 3rd down. 4th quarter begins on the ground. And that's not going to work at all. He'll manage to get back to the line. That is all. It is 4th down. We're about ready now for the punt. Important punt here in this tie game late. This will be returned from the other side of midfield. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. On the ground, it's Johnson. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. To throw, here's Keenum. The ball comes out. And that was very nearly a disaster at this juncture of the game. But fortunately, a teammate able to cradle it, and they keep possession. Throwing now on 3rd and long. Into the hands of Boykin. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down. The Bears send out their punt team as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. That's going to hit and continue out of bounds just inside the 20-yard line. The Dolphins offense getting set to get back to work. We're all even. 4th quarter, so every drive so important at this stage. And they'll start with 1st and 10. Quick throw on the RPO, it's Hill. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a 1st down. Here's Madison. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. From the 34-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. Now it's Wilson. Firing right side. Brought in by Brown. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They put the tight end, Brown, in motion. Madison gets it from the pistol. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line. Now on 2nd and long.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the Bears' 46-yard line.
Now a toss play, running left. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll run here. And he shows off those strong legs running through 1 tackle. Give him a gain of 8. They come up for 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. Big play here. Crowd on their feet for 3rd and 4. They'll drop to throw. Taking off, he'll try to get there. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Dolphins.
They'll run. Oh, the rookie puts it on the deck. It's a fumble. And fortunately, he's able to reel it back in. But this is going to go down as a big loss. And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay. We might be taking a look at this one. At issue was the knee, or any other body part except the hand, down before the ball comes loose. And are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field? So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. Madison. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Alexander Madison. Touchdown, Miami.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
The extra point by Sanders is good, and the Dolphins will move out to a 14-7 lead. Now, here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Duvernay on the return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Bears offense ready for this next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Back to throw. Agent. A throw on the move is caught. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35.
It's a gain of 11. And the Bears first down.
They'll get up on it quickly and spike it with just a little over 50 seconds remaining to play. Here's Bajan. That pass is caught by Burton. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd.
Now Bajan. That one broken up. It is incomplete. This defensive secondary, they have been really a no-fly zone all game long. It continues here and brings up 4th down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. The pressure too much. And that should wrap this one up as they have to give it up on downs.
And it all came down to that play. The offense finds themselves trailing, all out of their timeouts. The defense knew they were one stop away from ending this game, and they came up big when their team needed it.
The Dolphins offense ready to take over possession of the football. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts, so just one kneel down and then time to shake hands. 2nd and 11. So a win here for the visiting Dolphins as they start things out with a victory here in the first week of this preseason. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.